60. We're gonna try to count to 60, and then we'll talk about Super Bowl 60. But we can only do one number at a time for each of us.
But I want to count to 90.
Well, we can't do that. That's a different stream.
No, but
I know.
It's ruined. It's ruined.
Are we live?
Yeah.
What are we?
Are any of us live?
We're dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for yet another clickbait episode. This one's special because it is our Super Bowl preview episode, and we have a jam-packed show for you guys today that we have been properly planning for weeks. Joining me,
what do you think?
It is none other than 5 Points Vids. 5, how are you doing this evening?
I mean, my team has one of the most competent and reliable offensive coordinators that you could have possibly hired. And I'm all in with Matt Nagy. I think he's a genius. He doesn't look stubborn or clueless on the sidelines. Like, I think this team is in good hands. So we're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Speaking of teams that almost could have gone to the Super Bowl, Brandon Perna is with us at Brandon Perna, how are you doing? Are you still heartbroken?
You got to have a heart in order for it to break. So the answer is no. I am a soulless vessel here for your amusement.
Aren't we all? And to his right, it is none other than TDG, Tom Daniel Grassi. And we must take a pause to congratulate our first clickbait member for reaching 1 million subscribers.
Absolutely.
We need W's in each chat. Tom, welcome. How does it feel? Do you feel any different now that you've gotten the milli?
So immediately after we hit it, so that was Tuesday night, we were hosting like our first friend to come over from New York this house is still not ready. So I just cleaned nonstop and then we hosted and then I got back to work. So it felt really good on Tuesday. We'll see, when we get that play button, but yeah, it's really nice to not have to look at that subscriber number anymore that I've been stressing about for 11 years. There is definitely a good amount of relief that has come from that. Yeah.
So I'm sure it just stops at 1 million, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Legitimately, I'm just like, as long as it doesn't go under, like we're fine.
I think you're good, man. I unless you do something crazy, you'll be good. But what's next for Tom Grassi? Since you've already achieved the 1 mil, what are you going for? 2 mil, 5 mil, 10 mil?
No, I don't care about subscriber number no more. We're gonna raise $1 million after the Super Bowl. So
2 million.
What's it like though? Now that you have 1 million subscribers, like, I mean, is it hard to go out in public? Like, is the press on you all the time? Like, I think it'd be really tough.
Which is
internet celebrity.
That life has not changed in any way, shape, or form. So,
also, you gotta learn.
Not changing in any way or form. Urinating Tree, your team has just hired Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Have you recovered from that yet?
No. By the way, did you guys know that he grew up in Greenfield? His dad was a firefighter and owned a bar in Greenfield. And did you know Mike McCarthy cleaned the bar on Sundays? They've been saying this nonstop for like a month.
More you know. But today we are.
Dude, I feel like your camera looks super saturated.
My camera?
Yeah, it looks like it's saturated.
Hold on. BRB.
It's like the
Don't
saturation.
worry, I got some breaking news. I got breaking news. This is big. This is huge.
Oh, is it breaking?
Oh my God, guys.
Okay.
Well, that looks better.
There you go. It looks the exact same. Perfect.
Reports have surfaced before the Winter Olympics that alleged ski jumpers are injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid to fly further. The World Anti-Doping Agency has vowed to investigate.
Man, they're ruining everything, man.
Just
nonsense.
let them inject.
Yeah, I mean, they do them in the NFL. Why do you think they jump so high?
How?
I have so many questions.
There's definitely a lot to unpack here.
Here's the most important part I have to ask: are they injecting right in the pee hole, or are they injecting right in a vein? That's the most important part.
I don't think they
What?
inject
I
in
don't
the
know if that's the most
hole.
important question.
That is
but
not
I
the
understand
question I had to
curiosity.
ask.
I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, how do you even inject it?
Remind me to never trust urinating tree with a needle around my manhood.
I mean,
It's
well, you
apparently-
think urinating and it goes together?
They were like,
So-
Scooter, you down for clickbait today? And I was like, yeah.
It apparently has many uses. So it's boosting skin, eye, and joint health to accelerating wound healing. Okay. It's like an
you're like an
anti-age.
X-Men?
How does that make...
You know what the crazy thing is? I saw this right before we went on, yet chose not to bring it up.
Well,
How do
that's-
you fly? I'm just saying, like, how does it enable you to fly
That's
further?
what my
Yeah.
question is.
That is the question. Like, why specifically ski jumpers? Like, is that
Also,
like some
why
type
in
of
your wiener?
aerodynamic
Yeah.
thing? Like, because like if you're jumping right, and those suits are really tight, right? And apparently, maybe there's some type of redirection of the air. And then if the hyaluronic acid somehow makes you more streamlined, maybe that's 1 or 2 inches could make a big difference.
So I guess we have the
You
next
treat dry
punishment.
eye.
I think we know what the next punishment is going to be.
Yeah,
all we
become a
gotta
ski
try it
jumper
out.
today.
See if we fly
Yeah.
further.
So I think that's a Brandon punishment.
Could you imagine if
so.
that applied to everything? It's like, we only have 600 miles on this trip. You're gonna have to go in the bathroom for a little bit,
I feel like
or we're not gonna make it.
I feel like whoever sells the PEDs to the athletes just lied to them. It was like, yeah, here's the thing. This is going to help you fly further. I guarantee that part of it. The caveat, you got to inject it into your penis.
Well, if he
Well, you
goes
could
out and then he
inject it
flies
anywhere,
like
but-
3 yards further or something, he's like,
Yeah.
we're on to something here. I think
I
I'm gonna be
don't know
injecting
how
for
this
a
helps
while.
you go fast. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hey, but it's
Here's
in
what
the
I know.
times.
We are previewing the Super Bowl in the NFL.
Perna, hold
The
on.
Seahawks.
I gotta ask Perna a question. If someone was like, I'll get you 150K subscribers tomorrow, but you got to put a needle in your little wee wee, would you do it?
Only if it couldn't just be 150. It would have to be enough to take me ahead of Tom. If it was
Oh,
enough to take
okay.
me ahead
That's
of
fair.
Tom, then I'll inject in the
Those
wiener.
are the principles.
So
for
250.
in weenie
fresh.
injection. Okay.
Oh, also, some breaking news coming from the NFL, non-penis related. But the Rams will be playing the 49ers in Melbourne, Australia, the first ever NFL game in Australia.
Rams Niners. That's actually that should be a good one.
What
Yeah.
stadium are they playing in? They're playing in Sydney? Or
Probably in the
Australia.
ground.
wait, they're playing in
probably
Melbourne. What am I doing?
That's pretty dope. And true.
Would be the Melbourne Cricket Ground, MCG, baby.
Oh,
I actually made a video about that, and I said that's where they should go, and they listened to me.
Nice.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hmm.
I'd also like to see a game in Greenland.
Ooh.
Just
Well, there are
All the
two
marbles.
other international games still waiting
Like
to
they
be
take all.
scheduled. Look for the
They're in
Dallas
Paris.
Cowboys to be
Uh-huh.
that Mexico game. There are some rumors that will be happening.
It was a simpler time back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
that's when
It really
we were a
was.
quality show.
It really was.
Well,
I have
were
actually
we ever
seen
close?
some pushback on this, saying that divisional games should not be played internationally. All divisional games should be played in home stadiums, respectively. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I'm still trying to figure out how it makes you go further.
Yeah. I think they should they should transport the stadiums, the entire stadiums to the locations so that it's still a home game for the
Yeah,
home
they should-
team.
They should play underground. The weather.
Mm.
I mean, you may have some methane gas that's stuck down there, but we could deal with it later.
On GPS, we talked about it playing on battleships in international
Ooh,
waters.
Oh yeah, we did.
That would
Put
make
'em
sense.
on
Like the old Navy basketball games.
That's it.
I said that they should. A football field can fit on an aircraft carrier, And
See?
they should have a game on an
They're just going,
aircraft
see,
carrier.
I told you. I was right.
I told you. It actually can fit. Would there be sidelines and room for everyone? The corner might be a little dicey. Someone might fall off the edge, but there's cost to a gimmick.
Have you ever done a video about the 10 nicest stadiums in the world, Adam?
Yeah, I surely have.
What's the nicest stadium on earth?
Ooh, I think I picked the Allianz Arena in Germany as the nicest one because
What's
it's
the nicest in America?
in America, I think I took SoFi.
Yeah.
SoFi just because it's so modern and it's open air, but not. It's so cool. It doesn't even have air conditioning because it doesn't need it. So, but niceness is subjective.
Sure.
A lot of people in the chat will be like, "Yeah, the Lambeau Field is way nicer. SoFi doesn't have character." But
I wonder
that'd
where
be me in
those
the
guys are coming from.
I'd say that. I'd say that in the chat. Scooter, yeah. How do you got a new DC?
We did.
Yes.
So how about before we preview the Super Bowl, we go and talk about
good
what our
one.
teams have done with hires.
What's crazy to
first.
me though is because you could just constantly say how fraudulent the Eagles are, but now you have one of their coaches as your DC. Does that mean that the Cowboys are going to be fraudulent?
Well,
Whoa,
the
did you
thing
guys
that I
do
was
Fangio?
saying was that the Eagles are indeed fraudulent. Their
okay.
defense was never in question of
got it.
being fraudulent.
right.
Especially when you look at their secondary. Their secondary has and is spectacular. And a large part of that is because of Christian Parker, not my words.
I like
Cooper DeJean's words, actually.
Yeah.
He said that Christian Parker was integral to his success, and we are going to see if we can have some carryover to the Cowboys defense, which was historically bad, if you recall this past
Worse than the 2008 Detroit
Eberflus.
Lions.
He also has sort of rounded out all of his defensive hires, and I like what he's doing. I do like what he is doing. We will see how it translates. It looks like we're going to be moving to more of a 3-4 scheme, which I do not like because in Madden it is more difficult to play. But
What about the Steelers? Steelers
Yes.
play 3-4 all the time.
Yes,
Come on.
you should always
Join the
base
club.
your football
we
decisions
will
off of
see how
Madden.
Christian Parker works out.
It can't get worse.
That is true. You cannot
It
get
can't-
worse
I don't think it can get worse.
Cannot get worse.
than Eberflus.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys weren't the only team to hire a defensive coordinator or even an additional coordinator. A lot of our teams either lost or have already hired new replacements.
Sure.
I'm looking at the Green Bay Packers. Can you tell us who left and who is now in for the Packers? Because a lot of Packers fans were not happy with some of the people you got. Tom, are you happy with some of the coordinators coming in?
I'm like, so we actually just got a new wide receivers coach from college, so I'm pretty excited about that. That I'm pretty thrilled about. So Jeff Hafley, our defensive coordinator, who was only around in Green Bay, he got called up from college, but he was only in Green Bay for a couple of seasons. He is now the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, who are poaching everybody from the Packers. Them and the Eagles. They're taking a lot of folks from the Packers.
They love
Which
the green.
means that we have hired recently fired head coach Jonathan Gannon as our defensive coordinator.
My condolences.
I know Scooter will know fondly, and so will Five.
He wants killers.
He used to be in the NFC East. I'm a bit whelmed by it. Like there's aspects where I'm like, okay, it's not like the most exciting. I would have liked some other folks. Christian Parker was on there too. Like he was a potential good pickup. Jim Leonard from the Broncos. He's obviously now the defensive coordinator with the Buffalo Bills. But I do like that when he was in Philadelphia, that season they had like 70 sacks, which like led the league. And I know that Eagles fans will never forgive him because he didn't really look prepared in that Super Bowl that they lost to the Chiefs and then went to the Cardinals, and he wasn't calling plays for the defense. So like, okay, but their defense still wasn't really that good. It improved the second year. So I think he'll be able to do more with the personnel in Green Bay than he was in Arizona. But yeah, I'm kind of.
All I know is when I was scrolling through Reddit, every Cowboys Reddit was saying, do not hire Jonathan Gannon. I will crash out if we hire Jonathan Gannon. So
How many
we'll
of you
see how
drove
it
here
plays
today?
out. We will see how that plays out in Green Bay.
Yeah, fire my gut.
A huge loss for the Broncos. Jim Leonard no longer there. Perna, are you sad? Is the question about this departure.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, you don't care?
I don't care.
Yeah,
So
you're,
hold on. They injected their junk to increase its size to get fitted into a larger bodysuit. That bodysuit has a larger surface area and operates similar to a wingsuit. So the more surface area their suit has, the further they fly. It's like a flying squirrel situation, because I would think you want less mass, right? So that it's just more streamlined. But is it so there's like, wow, you know what? You're coming in weighing 140 pounds, but we need to get you a bigger suit.
Your crotch area. We've got to hem the seams.
Loosen that up.
Unhem the seams.
I will never have that problem. We'll just
Huh.
put it that way.
I mean,
I
you never
believe
know.
it.
You never know.
Mhm.
I'll believe it. That's fine.
I'm just thinking about Ned
This-
Flanders.
this-
Every
this-
day
this
is
cannot
a
be
further
true.
from God's
This
light.
cannot be true.
Feels like I'm wearing
Because-
You got a 300. Was that you, Five?
I got 300. Listen,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I
been a
just wanna
minute
say-
since Clickbait 5 has lost on there.
Yeah, been a long time.
I went to Turkey and I had a little.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at that photo multiple times on Twitter. It kept making me laugh.
It's
Yeah.
in a fictional world where your boy is both handsome and has hair.
I think we
Do
know what
it.
the punishment for Five
That's
is.
your
to
punishment.
go to
You got to
Turkey?
use that $300 to buy that hair. You have to
Buy
buy
a
that
wig.
hair.
Yeah.
Not a wig. No,
No, not a wig.
No.
No, you're going to Turkey. You're
I
going
have to
Yeah,
go
exactly.
to Turkey on $300.
Yes.
I'll be dead. It'll be like, what happened to Five? They
I don't know. There are a
injected his
couple cargo ships
skull.
you could fall on.
They injected his skull with some type of serum, and now he can't fit into a suit anymore or something. I don't know what happened.
Scooter, upcoming politician. True story.
Magruder 2032. I hope to have all of your votes.
Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt with pictures of me with hair.
Well, why don't we just go to the Giants and their perfection of hiring new coordinators? What do you like most about the offensive coordinator that you have coming in?
Well,
a lot
look.
of people are saying this is a steal of a hire, very much heavily recruited from other teams, and somehow you were able to nag him.
Listen, before I talk about the offensive coordinator, I just want to give a shot to the home run that they hit with Darnold Wilson as the defensive coordinator. Not only is he was there in Tennessee before, but he's a defensive back oriented coach. And that is the most help that the Giants need, because Tyler Nubin last year took worse angles than Nick Wright. It was bad. Like, he was not the safety play from the Giants was terrible. So I think he was a great hire. Now, on the flip side, Matt Nagy is about as inspiring. Gosh, what's something that's uninspiring? About as inspiring as yes, Ben McAdoo injecting my penis with whatever thing that they're. Yeah, Pat Shurmur. Yeah, I'm not impressed by what has happened, and
I think I know what
that.
happened there, Adam.
What's that?
I think John Harbaugh just wanted to put in somebody he felt like he could trust, versus like actively searching for. I think people want a young play caller, right? Like, that's what the rage is in NFL hiring circles. It's like, who is the next young guy who's either on freaking Sean McVay's staff or Kyle Shanahan's staff that is a passing game coordinator or something to get excited about, to bring that guy in to work with Jackson Dart. And I think John Harbaugh was just like, give me the guy who has seen some shit, and I'll let him do it. And I'm not saying that's the right move, but to me, it's just like, I don't think John wants to really mess with the offense at all, and he wants somebody he can trust there.
So here's the thing: we had Mike
work with your quarterback.
So we had Mike Kafka, and the one thing that I found compelling about Kafka was he was able to play. He was able to throw in some gadget plays that were creative and exciting, and that really worked. You had Jameis Winston scoring a touchdown last year off of a razzle-dazzle flea flicker. The one thing that Nagy doesn't bring is play calling. He didn't do that in Kansas City. So what does an offensive coordinator do that doesn't call plays? Does he just practice the plays and he's like, this is how you run the play, but then
creates the plays?
Right.
Or
On
also,
Sunday,
like,
he's
he
like,
also
Daddy
eventually
will show
calls.
you, like,
Oh,
hey,
That's a
listen,
soundboard, I guess.
I'm the big brother. We're going to walk through these plays. And then on Sunday, my boss is going to tell you how to actually apply these. So maybe Harbaugh is like, this guy's a patsy. I can take over play calling at any time. And, I thought that someone with Jackson Dart and Cam Scatteraboo, a very creative offense, Malik Neighbors, and supposedly a new wide receiver coming in, you're going to have lots of weapons. You need someone with a creative mind, and Matt Nagy does not move my ski jumping suit very much in that department.
It doesn't tickle
inject you.
No, it doesn't call for a bigger suit.
Here's my question. Out of all the new coaches and assistant coaches and coordinators, who do we think is going to have the biggest impact on their team next season? If you could choose any one, head coach, assistant coach, what new hire will perform the best next season? And we'll look back and say, wow, that's the guy that turned this franchise around.
Can it be a head coach too?
It can be a head coach.
Here, I got him right here. His name is Jim Leonard. You asked about him earlier, Scooter. He is in Buffalo as their defensive coordinator. He is going to be the first defensive coordinator to get their defense to play good football in the postseason. And already he lands in Buffalo, and he's telling the truth.
Now that you are here back home in Buffalo, Bills Mafia want to know, was it a catch?
Was not. We caught it. Denver caught it that time. I'll have a different opinion.
That's all we needed to know.
I'll have a different opinion. We don't need to listen to the rest of that. Yeah, I don't know.
Terry
"I'll have a
Bagola
different
will
opinion maybe after the Super Bowl is basically what he said.
Once after, it's understandable. But I said for me, like my biggest impact hire, probably Jesse Minter out of Baltimore. He's did really good work.
I like
Chargers.
Minter.
I would say that Baltimore needed an enema. John Harbaugh had gotten really stale, and Zach Orr's defense was horrifically bad.
Cover your ears, Adam.
Well, I'm just saying I had a front row seats to this, but I think Minter will definitely give it the jolt it needs, and I think they're primed for a good bounce back campaign if they make the right hires. I know Anthony Weaver's their defensive coordinator, but I'm not sure. I believe Minter's calling plays on defense, but I'm not entirely sure.
Weaver was getting buzzed too. This coach,
Yeah, he was. He was nearly hired by the Steelers.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Iron. Yeah, I feel like Minter is up there for me. I like Kubiak to the Raiders. The Raiders, they need a lot of help, and it's not going to just be solved with that, but I think Kubiak is going to be a good hire for them. I like that one.
Personally, this is a little bit of a homer pick, but I'm going Christian Parker will be the best and most impactful hire for a variety of reasons. Maybe not what you think, but the first one is because we are weakening our enemy. We are literally saying, okay, you came in first in the NFC East back to back. We are taking from our enemy. And there were reports that Vic Fangio was considering retiring this season. So he's going into this season already with one foot out the door. Christian Parker was the heir apparent to move up into his position.
Their special teams coach just left, didn't they?
What's that?
Philadelphia? Their special teams coach?
Yeah, no, their offensive line coach, Stoutland.
Yes.
Which is huge.
And there
because
are
he's the
reports,
reason why they were
there are reports that there is some internal fracturing. So I just think the Cowboys just accelerated.
The
Eagles already
fracturing?
happening.
Really? Okay.
By pulling Christian Parker. So
sorry.
That is my pick. And plus, Eberflus was trash.
He was bad.
There's the most important hire. Anyone who got rid of Matt Eberflus. That's your most.
I think also my vote is I think Mike McDaniel is going to do well in
The Chargers.
Oh,
Los
in
Angeles
LA.
Chargers.
Like that.
I think he's a great coordinator. And I saw his press conference. He's like, I'm not one for opening statements, but here's my opening statement, which is
to win
very
games,
Mike
win the game.
McDaniel. Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
excited to
big
see
get.
what that Chargers offense could do with a healthy offensive line, like getting Slater and Alt back, and also having McDaniel as a play caller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Mike McDaniel's gonna make like Justin Herbert's job, I feel, so much easier as a passer by really setting up a lot of his success through the run game. And when that line gets healthy, you're assuming they'll be able to run the ball far more effectively. Obviously, they also had injuries to their running back group. Najee Harris got hurt right away.
Yeah,
Omarion
that's
Hampton was
ridiculous.
out for a while with a high ankle sprain, and I don't think he was 100% when he returned. So that's probably a good call in terms of Mike going in there and the Chargers offense looking, I would say, much more formidable and through the duration of, hopefully like a full season for them versus they had moments early on, but and Keenan Allen coming back, it looked like that was making a difference, but then Ladd McConkey wasn't as involved in the passing game. So they got a lot to figure out.
A lot of we were talking about coordinator hires. A lot of lists been coming out recently.
Yeah. Now, listen, the story. Listen, the story that got me was I'm not going to say the account that posted it, but apparently Russell Wilson was named in the files.
Yes.
Yes.
Today, Satan.
Yes, and he issued an immediate statement. He said, "Not today, Satan." He was named because somebody mentioned him through a third party about buying a plane, and he was like, he never talked to the dude. Could you imagine if you were named in something that you had nothing to do with, and you were just like, why am I here? I have not been involved in that, and now I'm in the papers. So that was,
I talked about that. It's the perfect response. He's like, "Not today, Satan. No, never have, never will. Bye-bye." Then that's it.
No.
That's how I'm going to respond.
That is how you
It's
respond.
how easy that is. It's so crazy.
That is exactly how you respond to
Today,
allegations.
Satan.
That's how NFL
the
officials need to respond after they're getting criticized for bad calls in football games.
They're like, "Oh, not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. It was a hold. Always be a hold."
I want to bring up one more thing before we preview this Super Bowl, and that is the Pro Bowl.
Oh, Lord.
There is a Pro Bowl problem. I didn't even know the Pro Bowl was being played, and it was on a Tuesday. Do we even need the Pro Bowl anymore? We have people making the Pro Bowl who maybe should not be making the Pro Bowl. Does it even matter anymore? Is my
I
question.
believe. Okay, so
Obviously,
Shador,
it's Daniel Falele.
I heard that I think Justin Fields was asked to come.
Yes, and he
was
turned
like,
down.
No.
Yes.
When Justin
He was
Fields,
focusing on his
Fields
training.
is like, mm-mm.
It's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
What, if anything, can the NFL do to make the Pro Bowl better or to get us caring about the Pro Bowl again?
So
Get
this
rid
was
of it.
in the chat. I thought this was a pretty solid idea that, listen, you have the folks who are going to be participating in the combine who are about to get drafted and have kind of like have the NFL pros come up against and go, flag football, whatever you want to make it, and have them go up against, the upcoming draft class. I'd be more interested in that than whatever the hell this is, because it's just
So rookies versus vets is what you're saying.
Sure.
How about
like it.
Pro Bowlers versus Hall of Famers? You take the best of the old ass Hall of Famers. You make them put the pads back on, and then whatever amalgamation of Pro Bowlers that actually want to play against the old guys, go out there and do it.
Or
how about
have
pros
them do
versus
chess
reporters?
boxing.
And then you bring out the reporters, they play against them, and just give them full pads, just let them go at it.
or you just
So
pick all the actual Pro Bowl rosters and then just make them play in Madden. Just
What
have it
if
be a Madden simulation?
the Pro
And then-
Bowlers have to bowl against Pro Bowlers?
Oh.
Huh?
Only if we get the guy who did. Who do you think you are? I am. Only if we get Phil Weber.
Okay.
Only if we get
You
him.
got something there. You got something there.
Let's
Okay.
move
trash
on
talk would be
to
good.
And then the dude that says,
previewing.
"Who do you think
What
you are?"
if
I am.
Yep.
all
Phil
of the
Weber.
Pro Bowlers,
Mhm.
you
Okay.
don't have to play in the game. You don't even have to play. They just get rid of it. But they all get to inject their penises with the Olympic serum for one season. If you
Is
get the
there-
Pro Bowl, you get to use PEDs for a year.
Is there a
now
financial
we're getting
incentive?
somewhere. Now
Is
it
there a
means
financial
something again.
incentive right now for the Pro Bowl? Like, do
Honestly-
you get money if your team wins?
That's how it used to be. I don't know if it's still like that because I don't. It's devolved into.
I think back in the
That'd be
day, like it used to be just a pride thing. You used to be able to get a free trip to Hawaii. That was always the incentive.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
sure
think-
someone's contract is written where if they make a Pro Bowl, they
Oh, it's a
get
bonus. Easily a
certain
bonus.
bonus.
the
you
NFL
know.
messed up when they started to take a light stance on marijuana. They missed out their opportunity. You get to the Pro Bowl, no more drug tests. You can smoke as much weed as you want.
Mm.
And the winning team, actually, you should just go to the team who wins the Pro Bowl. The AFC for the rest of the year, they can smoke weed. NFC can't. Then you got something on the line. Losing team in the Pro Bowl can't smoke weed.
This year's awful.
Now guys are going to play. Now guys
Honestly,
are going to play.
what I would say is
You want to see effort?
division wins.
Yeah.
For
The
a
full
bonus.
No, no, no. All right,
Easy,
how about
yes.
this? No,
would
I
say-
like this. Well, Go
Yes.
ahead. Go
I
ahead,
would
Tree.
say like unlimited concussion, like no concussion protocol checks. I think that's a
Sorry,
big-
NFC, you want to deal with some pain management? You're taking painkillers like a
Yep,
man.
Yep, no Toradol for you.
Oh, they would riot. I think
AFC,
if
you can
Toradol
smoke weed
was
this year.
banned,
That's fine.
All right.
yeah, the
We have
Ricky
devolved
Williams
enough.
Bowl.
It is time for us to
I think we're just getting
preview
started.
this Super Bowl. It is between none other than the NFC, Seattle Seahawks, and they will be facing the AFC,
You had 420.
New England Patriots, led by Drake Maye. Who do you have winning this game and why?
I would say
Don't all
honestly,
answer at once.
I know. I mean, this is the great show we're talking about here, boys. But I firmly believe the Seahawks will win this one. I think it's going to be 23-21. It'll be a very tightly contested game. It's going to come off on a walk-off field goal by Jason Myers. And I believe it's going to come down to who makes the biggest, like the first real mistake on offense. Both defenses are pretty stout. They have tormented a lot of offenses in their wake. You have the number one ranked scoring defense in the NFL, or like the number one defense, versus a defense that is honestly, they got Greg Roman fired and they pretty much destroyed CJ Stroud. They've ruined his reputation and they made Jarrett Stidham look like Jarrett Stidham. So I think at this rate, I think it's going to be a strong defensive battle.
I agree.
I could not disagree more with
Really?
what you just said.
Okay,
Tree.
provocateur. Sure.
This is not going to be a close game. This is going to be a blowout by the
that guy.
Seattle Seahawks.
There it is.
The New England Patriots have had a Mickey Mouse schedule, the easiest schedule in the NFL. They have not been challenged by anyone.
Dude, they played
Drake?
three of the best defense.
You have to make it a JPEG.
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot it real quick.
I think the Eagles are fraudulent still. I don't think whatever team in the NFC came out is beating the Bills or is beating the Chiefs. I would not be surprised if the Eagles get blown out. This is a boring game because they
All right, I clicked the wrong
Exactly.
one first
And
because
that's
there's
what
so
I
many
said
different
last
ones.
season.
So many hot
I
takes.
was right. The Eagles are fraudulent.
They did not. They blew out the
They
Chiefs.
are trash. They were held up by their defense. They too had a Mickey Mouse schedule. Listen, Drake Maye is not ready for prime time. This is going to be a blowout. It's going to be over. The ratings are going to be low because people are going to check out by halftime. Bad Bunny is going to be performing to no one because it's going to be over by halftime. Drake Maye is not ready for prime time. Look at their schedule. They had, I'm not even making this up. They literally had the easiest schedule in the NFL. That is a fact. And it's going to be on full display. I'm not saying the defense of the Patriots isn't good. They are. But their offense cannot carry them all the way through this game because the Seahawks defense is legit. How do I know this? They have former Dallas Cowboy player DeMarcus Lawrence, and he will be vindicated by saying he could not win a Super Bowl with the Cowboys. He is going to get a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. It's not going to be close. I have the Seahawks by 14 points in this game minimum.
You know what my biggest indicator of a fraud is when they go out and win the Super Bowl. That to me is so indicative.
Yes,
of
very
being
fraudulent.
that is exposing them really hard. By the way, I just saw this on Twitter. Apparently, the NBA on ESPN is ripping off your bit, also, Brandon. So, they have their
I
own
thought
little-
that Giannis was about to get traded any minute. That's crazy how that didn't happen, huh?
Yeah.
That was
Giannis?
It was weighing his
Oh.
options.
Did
And
you see what
Draymond Green
Giannis posted
stole-
on Twitter?
What did he post?
He
Yes.
posted a Wolf of Wall Street, the video. I'm not leaving video.
Mm.
To which everyone is like, really, bro? Really?
Mhm.
You've been talking
Um,
about wanting to leave this whole time. And now
All right,
you
so
post-
Scooter, you're
now you
saying
post
at
this.
least a 14-point game in
14
favor
points.
of Seattle.
yes, plus 14 for Seattle. Book it right now.
Got it. I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday. I think that this is going to be a closer game. I have the Seahawks
agree.
21-17. I just think because of their defenses, the Patriots have allowed the fewest amount of points in the postseason. And yes, you can make that argument that they've gone against some not so great offenses, right?
Yeah,
But
they
their
shut
pass
them.
rush has looked really good, even against some of the better offensive lines in the NFL. Talking about the Broncos that we literally just saw, they were able to get constant pressure against Jared Stidham. They looked pretty damn good. I think I'm kind of more in line with Tree. I think it's just going to be whoever is able to generate those turnovers, right? Because I think both teams are going to be hard to run against. And I think at the same time, it's just be like, all right, Drake Maye, he had a bunch of turnovers those first two games, right? But Sam Darnold, no turnovers in these playoffs, but has had some already this season. So I think it's going to just be a close defensive battle that maybe you're going to have like a turnover that you saw in the Broncos Patriots game or something like that that's going to shift things. But yeah, I think it's going to be close.
The Emerald City route artist is going to be unguardable in this game.
I see.
Listen,
So you guys don't get that reference?
I
No,
don't
no,
know
we did.
who, Cooper Cup. Is
The
that who you're
Emerald
talking
City
about?
route
No,
artist?
there is a
I
reporter
thought we
who
were
was just
all
like, I got a new
habitually
nickname for
online.
you, JSN.
I thought
Oh.
we were all habitually online. My bad. That's on me. That's on me.
Okay.
My bad.
I mean, I am online. I'm just doom scrolling on Instagram.
You didn't see
already.
the
We're
Emerald
all
City route
doom
artist?
scrolling. That-
No.
Okay.
no.
I'm just watching my own videos.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's how your views are up.
Nobody is a bigger fan of my
And-
work than me.
Endless cloning. You know those like Indian like cell phone like scam companies? It's just that.
Yes.
When it comes up on your YouTube Wrapped or whatever that you're the most watched channel of 2025, you're just like, yep, put in that work.
Most.
Perna,
Mhm.
who is winning the Super Bowl and why?
I've got two theories. One
Do
says
you
the
really
Seahawks
think
win.
the
One
Patriots
says
team-
the Patriots win. Which theory do you want to hear first?
Do you really think the Patriots, who struggled against a Jared Stidham-led Broncos, can win the Super Bowl?
Struggle.
Yes,
You're
more
saying
against
they
the
hunt
defense.
them down. What are you talking about, dude? They had the second best defense in football.
Did you watch that game?
Yes, I did watch that game. And also, if you remember, the snow actually prevented a lot of work from happening.
What was the score in that game?
Well, it's not
10-7.
context.
The Patriots have allowed 8.7 points per game on average during these playoffs. That's over 3 games.
Exactly.
They're the number one ranked defense in the playoffs. And the next closest team is the Chargers, who played 1 game and that was allowing 16 points.
They come out of one of the weakest AFCs I have ever seen since I have been watching football. The AFC this year has been hot garbage. There are about 3 or 4 NFC teams that could win the Super Bowl, not named the Seahawks. You cannot say the same in the AFC. This is a
You
down
don't
year
think
for the
Houston,
AFC.
if they had a quarterback, anybody but C.J. Stroud would be. I think if they played General Mills, they'd be in the Super Bowl right now.
I mean,
But they threw 4
pooped his
picks.
pants. He pooped his
Yeah. Thanks, Giovanni. I appreciate it.
That's how the Patriots can win. They forced a bunch of turnovers against CJ Stroud.
Correct.
They were relentless against Justin Herbert. Now, I think the Seahawks have a better offensive line than the Texans, certainly. Not better than the Broncos, and the Broncos struggled to pass protect as consistently as they had done before. But then you've got a little bit of there's a different quarterback back there. How does that affect your protection? So I don't really know, but I know the Patriots. They can get to Sam Darnold. Is Sam Darnold gonna make mistakes? Which he has not made many mistakes lately. Like, he's been playing better football and he's gotten better through the postseason. His worst game was against the Rams. The first meeting, he threw like 4 interceptions or whatever. Second meeting, he got 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Third meeting in the playoffs, 360 and 3 touchdowns. So I think, he's been better. So I can't even lean on the fact that, the Patriots are just going to overwhelm Sam Darnold. Then we're going to see the Sam Darnold that, crumbled at the end of last season. Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson, I think they can be factors for the Patriots. And I think the Patriots can score via special teams. Those are all the real reasons. I think they can win. The other part of that is Drake Maye. He has not been as effective as a passer through the postseason, and he's turned the ball over a lot as well. There's been fumbles and, the picks. He played much more efficiently against Denver, even though he only had 86 passing yards or whatever. So if the Patriots lose the game, I think it's going to be because Drake Maye, under pressure, loses a football or something like that happens.
Well, you also have to consider Drake Maye is apparently hurt. There may be an
he has a shoulder thing that
Darnold has an oblique.
Yeah, Darnold has an oblique, and not just that. Will Campbell's playing hurt, and he has not been good in these playoffs. You can tell he's lost a step.
All that said, I do think Seattle wins. I think they're the better team in all 3 phases. Now they just Nick Emanwari sprained his ankle yesterday. It's a lower ankle sprain. He said he's fine today, so he should be good to go.
So you have Seattle by 14 points as well, is what you're saying.
I mean, there's a chance they can win by 2 scores, sure.
Okay. So Brandon Perna officially locking in plus 14 for the Seahawks as well. 5. Who is winning the Super Bowl and why?
I wish I had information. I wish I had inside information, because whichever team injected their penises the most is probably going to be the team that takes the title.
I mean,
just
considering
the performance enhancement benefits of putting whatever substance into, I guess it would be the shaft.
After the Netflix roasting of Tom Brady, I'm scared ESPN's coming for my cum jokes. You stay away from my cum jokes, ESPN! I'm the king of jizz. I'm the king of jizz, ESPN, not you.
It's the reaction to the Brady roast. There's the answer to your question.
Look at Scooter.
I'm
Sorry,
the king.
Scooter, I had to answer the question.
It's a very family-friendly show.
And people
today
wonder,
on
does a video
Thursday,
like that get
February
demonetized?
5th.
No, it does not. YouTube's cool with it.
Can't spell demonetized without demon, baby.
That's right.
Let's go.
So it's the roast of Brady, whatever, ESPN, somewhere in there. Now go show your girlfriend.
Listen, so everyone has taken the Seahawks. I want to know how many, which is going to be worse. How many times they showed Taylor Swift during that one Super Bowl, or how many times they bring up that Malcolm Butler interception? I don't know how, it's going to be worse, I think, because they're going to play it. Yeah, they're going to start the freaking show with that. Should have given it to Marshawn.
Malcolm Butler will return in Avengers Doomsday. That's going to be in the trailer. That's going to be in every commercial break. Yep.
Mm-hmm. This is the NFL. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Who's more likely to get a return in this game, Marcus Jones or Rashid Shaheed?
Ooh, Shaheed is good.
If they
Both
actually
teams
kick it,
got a
listen,
guy.
Standing return.
I am a fan of people with rhyming names. So
Yes. Mhm.
Just out of principle, I
Um,
agree.
general principle.
I think honestly, this is the NFL, and if you've paid attention to the NFL, the close games happen. Maybe last year was an anomaly. I think that they have to bring it back to a close game, and it's going to be close. And for some reason, I don't know why I feel it, the Patriots are going to pull out an upset in a close game. Expect at least 2 drive extending calls that are questionable, but not unreasonable.
They want to keep it close.
Like,
Dude, a lopsided officiating game, handing it to the Patriots would.
mhm.
I don't
That
think.
would
I don't think the
trigger-
internet's ready for that on Monday.
people wouldn't complain about the
That's what I'm
Chiefs ever
saying.
again.
They're gonna want clicks this
Except for now.
offseason,
and they're going to get
arguments.
Chiefs, Patriots, AFC championship
championship
next
game.
year.
Mhm. Yep, it's gonna happen. So I think the Patriots pull out something like 24-21, last second field goal. This year they want everyone compelled and glued, their butts glued to watching the Super Bowl, and that's what you're gonna get.
That's
All
what they want. The only reason I could agree with the Patriots winning is because they are not playing the Giants, who seem to be the kryptonite to the Patriots for whatever reason. But I still have the Seahawks winning by 14. When it comes
Here's the reason I would also pick the Patriots is just this football season. When we start to believe something is true about this football season, I think the opposite has proven, or just something totally unexpected happens. And I feel like the majority of the people out there believe the Patriots have a very good defense, that Drake Maye's had a great season, that they have played an easy schedule, but that the Seahawks are a better team. And I think a lot of people are going to pick the Seahawks. And that is a superstition. It's not a good reason, but all of that shit, all the people that are going to pick the Seahawks and keep telling us how good they are, makes me think the Patriots are going to win it. That's why.
I like how Scooter blinks whenever someone says a cuss word. It's just the disdain, and he's just like,
did I just say one?
like,
Yeah.
yes. Like Scooter eye rolls behind his eyes. Like,
I'm sorry, Scooter. I didn't even realize.
It's amazing, and I love
good.
it every
Hey.
time.
I don't know, man. They're both good defenses, right?
Yeah.
Like they are. The Seahawks have been battle tested against good offenses, and the Patriots have been battle tested against good defenses. So like the Patriots games have been sloppy, they've been close, but dude, they fight. Like I can understand folks and Scooter saying like, hey, I think the Seahawks are gonna blow them out because they're a better football team. But man, like I'm just not going to sleep against that defense, and their pass rush has been good. If they're able to get after Darnold, I think it'd be a problem.
Yeah,
They don't have a
let's
run
do
game
it.
to rely on. I think it'd be a problem.
Let's do it like this. Let me ask you guys some questions. Tom.
Yeah.
Which defensive front finishes the game with more sacks? Seattle's or New England's?
It's Seattle's, because you've had 15 sacks for Drake Maye in the 3 games that he's played in the postseason, and like they have already a good pass rush. So yeah, I think you're gonna see more sacks from Seattle. They're
Okay.
gonna get
Fair. Tree. Who finishes with more receiving yards? JSN or Kayshon Boutte and Stephon Diggs combined?
Oh, that's a good question. In terms of the corners, I honestly, it depends how you feel about Christian Gonzalez. I think he's one of the best in the game, but more or less, I would have to say Boutte and Diggs combined, because I feel like do the Seahawks have a cornerback too? I know you have Josh Jobe or Josh Jobe, but I know like if Reek Woolen's on one of them, guess what? He's getting burned. So I'm gonna.
Well, they got
I can see them-
Witherspoon. Witherspoon on one side's very good, but
I could see them targeting JSN, and that allows for like guys like Bobo or Cup. Like Cup had a big game, in the NFC Championship game.
And Austin Barner.
all right. It actually it's AJ Barner. And did you know that the J in AJ Barner stands for Javonte, which he revealed here at Media Week?
Oh, nice.
Okay. Wow. I thought you were going to say Jizzle.
I'm confusing. I'm going to portmanteau. I'm thinking Austin Hooper, who's on the Patriots.
Scooter,
Yes, sir.
which quarterback finishes the Super Bowl with the better EPA? Drake Maye or Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold will have a higher EPA. Drake Maye is
EPA.
going to fold under pressure. He is not ready just yet. He has been folding under pressure. This is indicative. If we just go by the past couple of games, we look at the stats and we say history will repeat itself. Sam Darnold will have a higher EPA.
Fair. Adam, final question in this impromptu roundabout. Which team finishes with more rushing yards? The Seattle Seahawks, forced to feature Kenneth Walker, no Zach Charbonnet, right? Or the Patriots with Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson. Travion Henderson has not received a lot of touches so far in the postseason, but Ramondre's been pretty good. Both teams have really good run defenses, by the way. Seattle
they
has the
do.
best, but
Oh gosh, I think I this is tough because I think Seattle wants to force Drake Maye to throw the ball. They're going to test him and be like, "Burn us." Let's see what this second-year quarterback has. How
how about I switch it just a hair here for you? Kenneth Walker, it's scrimmage yards versus Henderson and Stevenson rushing yards. Because he does get a few passes out of the backfield.
K9 has looked really good. He looked good in the NFC. I'm gonna say that the Seattle is gonna get more rushing yards.
K9?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Let's get even more bold, Adam, and say Kenneth Walker wins MVP of the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's not a running back award. It's not a run. Even with 120 yards, if Drake Maye just throws for 202 tuds, then they're gonna give it to him. So I'm not gonna put money on that. I'm gonna disagree.
Okay.
I would just say that K9 would have more yards than Ramondre Stevenson.
Okay.
Real quick, did you see
JSN is
Tom
also
Brady
gonna
going, I got no dog in this fight?
Yeah.
Patriots fans are not happy about that one.
Coward.
They are not happy about
Well, he's an
that
owner
one.
and a broadcaster. He's neutered. He's effectively can't have opinions anymore.
You think that's why he's doing it? Like,
He kind of has to.
Yeah.
no, he doesn't. Not in
You have
today's
to.
world.
You own a part of another franchise. You have to.
They're already letting him commentate.
It's the Raiders. They suck.
But they're also, Troy Aikman doesn't come out and just homerize
And
the
maybe they
Cowboys.
just suck for now because they are close to getting Fernando. So maybe
I don't
this
think there's
was
a Raiders
all
fan
a
on
part
earth
of the
that'd be like,
plan.
I can't believe Tom Brady said he's going to root for an AFC Patriots team. That man is a Raider now. He's a Raider.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Raider.
Do we have any other questions, comments, thoughts on the NBA trade
This is fair.
deadline before we go to the countdown?
That is very fair, Raiders 82. I hope Mendoza helps.
I think
He won't. He won't.
It's gonna be me.
cross the Mendoza line, baby.
Am Donald Drake. Drake. Gonna run it, or you're gonna pass it again. Everyone's Seattle gonna call you a friend if you just end the ball. I miss the raps.
Yeah,
I miss the
I
raps.
agree.
It's not the same.
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's just not the same. It doesn't hit.
Everything's gotten worse.
Doesn't hit. fam.
Everything is dead.
I made
It's got
$111.
1198.
Ooh, okay.
One-
Is that the final
111.
score?
49. That's what I got.
111.49.
68-35. So I'm cool with that.
$37.
Ooh, there you
What
go.
do you got? 5?
What do you got?
I got $4
Nope, that's a lot.
Plus.
Uh-huh.
Plus,
times 101. I got $416.96.
All right, I got your punishment. You have to
Okay.
create one of these videos that has been suggested to me by the YouTube inspiration.
Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to the Kyle Murray to the Raiders saga. That looks good.
Kyle Murray to the Raiders.
I
Kyle
like
Murray.
Timu Perna.
Yeah.
First actual Perna.
God, this is so bad.
Broncos coaching carousel. Why we're still searching for the next McDaniels? What?
And you have to do it wearing that hair
Yeah.
from that post.
I like this one. Unlikable morons and coaching trees. Grading the McVay coaching tree.
I like how they have the president's heads. You know, there's an amusement park that had all
Yeah.
these president heads, and they chose that as the thumbnail.
I just
accidentally
love
clicked on
Kyle
that
Murray
tab
during this stream. I was trying to.
I thought you were
navigate
just
to the
gonna have
studio.
me get a wig and do the next show as with a wig on. I thought that would be a lot.
No, you
more
have to
smooth.
get
Can I
the
use
real hair.
AI?
I think you should just go to MetLife and stand outside and protest. You know, if you're Steve Tisch, that's what.
A 24-hour MetLife protest.
With the hair.
Well, if I wasn't gonna announce a draft pick before,
Release the full list.
Release the list.
Tish, release the full list. Tish, release the full list. That's your chant.
Fat Mike.
Tish.
But there's apparently more names.
You have
There's
you
more
have
names
another
to
sign
come
that
out?
says, or just change the field. It's one or the other. You're like,
Yeah. Like just
You could either do that or
change
you
the
could
turf to
get the
non-split
same
turf grass.
Head and Shoulders bottle that Tom had
It took
previously.
you 3 months to get it.
What happens
Release.
first? A Giants winning season or they release the full list?
It might be the Giants.
We got
Or
so many slogans for you,
GTA
dude.
6.
And that's going to be a while. GTA
Are you
7.
okay? What is the punishment? Do you want me to get this wig? Do you want? Can I use AI to make that video?
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
It must be tangible.
A wig? That's too easy. Get a wig.
That's just part A. We need parts B and C.
by the way, I'm still working on getting the Mike Ditka stuff. I got a bunch of it, but I can't find that sweatshirt. It's like sold out
sweater?
everywhere, so I'm still trying.
Yeah. You
That's
might
fair.
have to. Maybe a Bears fan, one of your million subscribers, has one that could donate it to
Yeah,
you.
but Mike, I'll just take it out on loan.
Little Ditka, 50 mini Ditkas. Okay, so what have we landed on here? Have we decided on a punishment? I have to make one of those videos. Can you send that to me, Brandon?
No, you
I'll
don't
make
really
that.
have to make one of those videos.
Okay, all right. So you just want me to get gray hair and try to make it look natural? I have contemplated getting a wig. It's not going to happen, but I have thought about it.
I
So-
think you have to
Chad, help
wear,
us out
if
with
you do a
suggestions.
wig, you got to wear a wig on a Saturday, and you've got to tweet us once an hour of you out in the world with your wig on for 12 hours.
If
We
he
need
goes out, it's
documentation.
like just a really bad toupee and like go out and like just eat dinner at a restaurant.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. It has to be. It
Let's
has
buy
to
a
be
really
just
bad
like a costume
toupee
one.
and eat
It has to be
dinner
a
at a
bad like
restaurant.
toupee.
Yeah,
And you have to
document a full
And you
dinner
have
at
to
a nice
tweet,
place.
"Go Giants."
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I will find a serviceable toupee. I will film myself going to an establishment and have it just be
On a date.
Yes.
You just
I
sit at the
will-
bar. My toupee
I
looks
will go.
good, right? It's just
Mhm.
like it looks. My hair looks.
You
good.
got to get the waiter to
Toupee
comment
looks
on your
fabulous.
hair.
Okay. You guys fucking suck.
5
sorry.
minutes
Excuse
now.
me. I just I have the stadiums that are slated to be demolished. Those should be coming out tomorrow. There's a bunch on the list. Steve Tisch appreciation video. I'm here in the Bahamas.
Oh man.
I'm live at Little St. James right now, and yeah, these I'll be right back.
You,
Oh boy. All right, that's good punch.
I'll find a toupee and I'll go out to eat.
Perna, what
It's
is
classy like Applebee's.
Applebee's fine.
Applebee's is great. Not their food
Fancy
or
like
the establishment, but I'm
Applebee's
saying
on
it's good
a
for the
big night.
punishment.
Perna?
What do you
anything
got coming
dropping on the channel?
Oh, I got power rankings. Super Bowl power rankings coming up right after this. How do you rank two teams?
sir.
Oh.
NFL
Find out.
debriefing coming out tomorrow for the teams that were eliminated from the playoffs.
I saw the haters guy did real well. The Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
it's
one.
not doing too bad. I mean, it usually does pretty well. I mean,
More like the
it's not too
Lakers
bad.
guy.
I think the problem is everyone was more interested in the other news that happened, but yeah.
That's fair.
I am editing a Patriots skit that I've been working on for a couple days. Either that's going to come out tonight, but I'm definitely doing members Q&A in about like an hour or so. But I'll make posts about that.
I will be there. And I have the first episode of the NFC House dropping soon. So be on the lookout for NFC House. This
The
has been
NFC
another
House?
episode of Clickbait Sports. Seahawks will be winning the Super Bowl by 14. Come back next week to hear me say, I told you so.
Oh, we are going to dunk on you so hard. Actually, I want the Seahawks to win, but I just feel like the Patriots will.
I'm Tam.